Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the party. Today is Tuesday. Tuesday morning, and like always, we will be playing Mass Effect 2. Mass Effect Legendary Edition, I mean. I really don't remember what we did last time. But overall, it's gonna be fun. We're gonna have a lot of fun. We're gonna enjoy this as much as I enjoy having children. Which is not entirely. I have no idea why I said that. Forget I said anything. You know, there are benefits to the fact that there's sometimes nobody at the stream. Because whenever I say something stupid, there's no one to actually see it. I mean, somebody might watch the VOD. If they do, then I'm fucked, but... What the damn hell? Why you no work? Come on. Come on. Show your little face on the stream, please. This son of a bitch doesn't want to appear. What's the sound I'm hearing? What's that sound? You guys heard that, right? Like, there was this sound, distinct sound. Okay, that creeped me out a bit, but I'm back. Alright, fine, I'll use a specific window. Can't get anything nice anymore. I forgot how clunky the camera was. Okay, the stream works. The game works. Everything seems to be working. So I don't know what happened, but yesterday I did have a little trouble. Specifically, the stream got cut off in parts like 2 times. I only noticed the 1 time. And it's not the first time it happened. The first time it happened was when I was playing Sea of Stars. Only back then I didn't have anyone to actually tell me that something was wrong. So essentially I was just keep streaming and there's 3 distinct videos. Really don't like it.
Commander.
Well, what you gotta do?
Are you coming to check up on me?
Well, I was worried.
You look much better. How are you feeling?
Dr. Chakwas assures me I am going to be fine. I was impressed with her knowledge of asari physiology.
You're in good hands. Dr. Chakwas knows what she's doing.
I never properly thanked you for saving me from the Geth, Commander. If you hadn't shown up,
I'm just glad we got there in time.
so am I. I know you took a chance bringing me aboard this ship. I have seen the way your crew looks at me. They do not trust me. But I am not like Benezia. I will do whatever I can to help you stop Saren. I promise.
Well, to be fair, you always look blue to them, so... that probably has something to do with the fact that they don't trust you.
Don't worry, Liara. I trust you. I know you won't let me down.
It means a lot to hear you say that, Commander. Thank you.
Tell me about yourself, Liara.
Me? I am afraid I am not very interesting, Commander. I spend most of my time on remote digs, unearthing mundane items buried in long-forgotten Prothean ruins.
And the sad part is that many people feel this way. They feel like they are not interested. Interesting. But let me tell you something. You are interesting. You are an interesting person. All you have to do is open up. Some people won't like you. That is fine. Those people can go fuck themselves. Other people will love you. So, you know, you're interesting. Just find the right people. Find the right people who actually find you interesting. I know it's easier said than done. Well, nobody said it's gonna be easy. It will take some work, but you can do it. You're a strong, independent person, you are. Actually, I don't like it. I don't like when people say, I'm a strong, independent anything. Woman, person, human being, whatever. I don't really... A dog. I'm a strong, independent dog. Ruff, ruff. Whatever, doesn't matter. The reason I don't like it, because that's not how life works. If you think you can go through life just without anybody's help, well, then you're wrong. We are a social animal, human beings, and we are a social animal for a reason. You need other people just as much as other people need you. So, yeah, find what you're good at, build value, and engage with other people. If you don't, your life will suck. Like, if your life sucks, then that's probably why. Just saying.
Sounds dangerous. And lonely.
Sometimes I would run afoul of indigenous life forms or stumble across a small band of mercenaries or privateers, but I was always careful. Until the Geth followed me to Artemis Tau, I never found myself in any situation my biotics could not handle. As for the solitude, well, that is one aspect that most appealed to me. Sometimes I just need to get away from other people.
You don't like other people?
I suppose it comes from
Yeah, other
being
people
Matriarch's
suck.
daughter. People expected me to follow in Benezia's footsteps. They wanted me to become a leader of our people. Matriarchs guide their followers
And you wanted
into
to be the
future.
follower
They
of your
seek
people?
the truth of what is yet to come. Maybe that's why I became so interested in the secrets of the past. It sounds so foolish when I say it out loud. It sounds like I became an archaeologist simply to spite Benezia.
All children rebel against their parents. It's a natural part of growing up.
Aha, you share the wisdom of the matriarch, Shepard. That is exactly what Benezia said when I told her of my decision. But there was more to it than that. I felt drawn to the past. The Protheans were these wondrous, mysterious
You're just the
figures.
oldest
I wanted to
young,
know everything
old
about them.
person,
That is why I find
basically.
you so fascinating. You were marked by the beacon on Eden Prime. You were touched by working Prothean technology.
Fascinating.
Sounds like you want to dissect me in a lab somewhere.
What?
Maybe she does.
No, I did not mean to insinuate. I never meant to offend you, Shepard. I only meant that you would be an interesting specimen for an in-depth study. No,
Oh, look,
I thought
she's
even worse.
flustered.
Calm down, Liara. I was only joking.
Joking? Oh, by the goddess, how could I be so dense?
I like
You
how
must think
robotic
I'm a
she
complete
sounds.
and utter fool.
Joking. Oh, by the
Now
goddess.
why I
You
prefer
must think
to
I'm
live
very
out in the
dense.
field with data disks and computers.
I'm still
I
not
always
convinced that
seem
she's
to do
an
something
actual...
embarrassing around other people.
Well, she's not a
Please,
human
just
being,
pretend this
obviously, but...
conversation never happened.
Alien? Person? I guess. It's hard to believe. You know what else is very hard to believe? When everybody was... when everybody started identifying as anything, I am surprised that there weren't any people identifying as aliens. I mean, why not? It's already, you know, quite idiotic if you ask me. I know it's not something you should say on stream, but nobody's here. And hey, it might spark a debate, and then somebody might see my videos and they'll think, oh, this asshole, he said that I am stupid for having beliefs and whatnot. Yeah, that's what I say. It's stupid. You are who you are. What the fuck? What the fuck? Reality is not subjective. Don't interpret reality the way you want to. It just is. It doesn't wait for your validation. And it doesn't wait for you to come and say what it's supposed to be. It's just is what it is. Reality is just is. That's it. It's reality. What the hell? Oh man. Hey Kieran. How you doing? You look pissed.
Anything you need, Commander?
Why do you always look like you're holding in the shit? Like just a very difficult shit. Just go to the bathroom. We're not on a mission.
Just trying to get a sense of where the crew's at. Thoughts?
Is this an official evaluation, Commander?
Speak your mind.
Alenko, When it's just you and me, you can consider it off the record.
That's
Okay.
a generous idea. Okay. I think there's something wrong with all this. This
Whoa,
Saren
what
is
do you
looking
mean?
for records on some kind of galactic extinction, but we can't get backup from the Council? Sorry, Commander. There's writing on the wall here, but someone isn't reading it.
Don't worry about it. I hear you.
The Council doesn't want to believe anything's wrong. I'd call it human nature, but...
I hear you. It just seems like a group that's been around as long as the Council should see this coming. Sorry if I got too informal. Protocol wasn't a big focus back in Bot.
What did they train you for?
Biotic acclimation and temperance didn't last past the airlock. To the kids they hauled in, it was brain camp. Sorry, hauled in is unkind. We were encouraged to commit to an evaluation of our abilities so an understanding of biotics could be compiled.
Encouraged? Did
There
you
are
even
worse
have a
results
choice?
of accidental exposure to element 0 in the womb. Beats the brain tumors some kids grew up with.
Oh, some kids had a brain tumors. I can't imagine like there was this one kid with a huge brain tumor that made his head very big and he looked like a brainiac and he could use his mind to then lift objects. It's like from a, I don't know, like a DC comic or something. What's something you irrationally hate? Drivers. Like, here's the thing about driving in general. When you're driving, everybody is in your way. You feel like everybody is stupid and everything, basically. Everything, they are terrible people, they're doing stupid shit. This is terrible, what the hell are you doing? Get out of my way, and so on and so forth. And I think everybody goes through this. I was exactly the same. And this is completely irrational. It's an irrational hate of drivers. At the end of the day, somebody is saying nasty stuff about me when I'm driving. And look, I did some stupid shit when I am driving and is driving. It's just how it is. We're people, we make mistakes. So it's very irrational. So now when somebody cuts you off, or cuts me off, I mean, or if they break a rule or whatever, I just assume that maybe they're in a rush. Maybe it's not personal. Maybe it has absolutely goddamn nothing to do with me. Because I think that when you're put into this position, when there's a lot of drivers and you're following the rules of the road, if somebody breaks those rules, it really irritates me. And I think it irritates me because, well, I feel like, huh, you think you're better than me? You know? And there's a thought in my head that goes, you think you're better than me? Honestly, honest to God, and if somebody's driving a better car than I am, I literally think that. I don't say it out loud, and I don't think that's true, but it's here. It happens. Like, I get these flashes of, you think you're better than me? So, there's that. You doubt it was an
Is there
accident?
some question about how you were exposed?
My mother was downwind of a transport crash. It was before there were human biotics, a little after the discovery of the Martian ruins. It only gets iffy around 63 when Kinetics was running out of first-gen subjects. Until then, they'd relied on accidentals. A bunch of guys in suits show up at your door after school, and next thing you know, you're out on Jump Zero.
Sounded rough.
Jump Zero is a long way from home. What was it like?
The grand gateway to humanity looks a lot better in the vids. But that's my own baggage, Commander. No bearing on this.
I'll decide that.
Alenko, there's no regulation that says you can't be friends with your commander.
I appreciate that, Commander. I just don't want you to think that I'm a whiner.
I'm gonna think that either way.
I've got my past squared away.
Wait, did you saw that? It looked like what the fuck? Can you call this a bug? Because technically, the way the game works, Shepard's feet is firmly placed on the ground. Just this. That means that it doesn't really move. There's no elevations and so on. You can't go above something.
Looking for supplies?
I'm looking for something, yes.
Let's
How
see what
about a
you've
good
got.
time?
You bet, Commander.
Okay. What would I need? How's the pistol? It's exactly the same one I have. Cool. Do you have light armor or something? Sure. I'm not gonna buy anything. I will talk to Garrus though.
Commander, how are you?
Why did you want to be a CSEC officer in the first place?
That's a good question.
That's why I
Several
asked.
reasons, I guess.
Like what?
Such as...
Probably the same as most officers. I wanted to fight injustice, wanted to help people. I guess my father had something to do with it too. He was CSEC, one of the best. I grew up hearing about his accomplishments or seeing his picture on the vids after a big arrest. He's taking my resignation pretty hard.
That's tough. But you'd think he'd be impressed you're going after Saren.
My father's a CSEC man to the bone. Do things right or don't do them at all, he says. He thinks I'm being too rash, too impatient. He's worried I'll become just like Saren.
You are
He
being
actually
too
told me about
rash.
becoming a Spectre.
And you're just a rash for some people in the ass, but...
You were asked to be a Spectre?
Well, I was targeted as a possible Spectre candidate. Me and about 1,000 other Turian military recruits. I could have received special training, but my father didn't like it. He despises the Spectres. He hates the idea of someone having unlimited power with no accountability. He wouldn't like you, Commander. No offense.
I suppose
Why wouldn't he like me? Everybody likes me.
You can, but Saren's not going to play by our rules, CSEC's rules. If you want to nail Saren, you need to send someone who isn't restricted by policies and procedures.
Just because you can break the rules doesn't mean you should. I don't need to stoop to Saren's level to stop him. And neither do you, Garrus.
I see what you mean, but I'll think about it.
Commander Shepard. Brainwashing people's minds since 2008.
So, we've got Saren on the run.
Yes, we do.
Won't be long now. Saren's good, but I'm better.
Oh, that's a bold statement, Shepard.
Rotten. To the core.
But it's actually true.
I could tell as soon as I met him.
Mass Effect is an epic fantasy story. When I was a kid, when it just came out, Mass Effect 2 just came out, that was actually a song made by somebody, I don't remember, about Commander Shepard. Wait, I'll try and find it.
Anytime you apply for a job, you need to have a...
No, this is something different. I was watching Thor. wait. Commander Shepard. Well, bang, okay. Song. I think it's this one, maybe. The Great Unknown by Miracles of Sound. That's not what I want. Wait for it. It's gonna be awesome, I swear. It's gonna be awesome, I swear. It's not loading. God damn it. There we go. Yes, this is it. Actually, maybe not. It's still pretty cool. It's Miracles of Sound.
Make it to Mars, from the council to the seediest bars, from the reaches of space to the pillars of asari grace. There are battle turians lacking in humility. Turians are bragging about their reach and flexibility. The clutter of the city spreads to the lowliest stars. No matter what scars you bear, whatever
Whatever uniform you wear. See, it's awesome. You Krogan, ride like a leopard. Never be better than Commander Shepard. This is very cool. This is it. Miracles of Sound. That's the YouTube channel.
In the Citadel halls, inside the shining walls, hear the stories from Earth. Fighters wanna prove their worth. Salarian
Scientists, modern military,
stimulating a scanning for
for it, idiot.
But one tale holds every mind and
Bro. No matter what scars you bear, no matter what form you wear, ride like a Krogan, ride like a leopard, but you'll never be better than Commander Shepard. Oh, and the video was so cool. I think I know the next video I'm gonna make. Can I even use this video?
no matter what scars you
You bear, no matter what you wear. Like a Rogan, run like a leopard, but you'll never be better than Commander Shepard. Like a Krogan, not like a rapper, but you'll never be better than Commander Shepard. Like a Krogan, run like a rapper, but you'll never be better than Commander Shepard. Never be better than Commander Shepard. Never be better than Commander Shepard. I can't find the licensing for it. Never be better than Commander Shepard. Never be better than Commander Shepard. Assuming control. This is an awesome. This is an amazing song. Again, Miracles of Sound. The song is called Commander Shepard. And holy fuck, that was good.
Why didn't you tell me this sooner?
I would have if I thought it was important.
And the point of the entire demonstration is that, yes, there's no one better than Commander Shepard. It's an epic fantasy, basically. A human that is far better than any human is supposed to be. I don't know what's so captivating about it, but I think that a lot of people actually feel captivated by stories like these. And I think it stems from the fact that people are fucking lonely. They're lonely and they want to be special. It just not always happens, but you know. Okay, back to the game. I would have if I thought it was important. Fair enough.
I'd like to hear about it just the same.
Just for your
This was a
information.
while ago. A bunch of mercs were bragging about a job out near the edges of the terminus systems. They said it paid well and the boss was never around to ride them. They said he was looking for
Krogans?
men, too.
Was the boss never around to ride the Krogans? What?
I didn't know Saren was openly recruiting mercs.
Apparently so.
It wasn't that open, and he only showed his face once. We'd been
Well, with
bringing
the face
ships in the
ugly as
area
that,
for
could you
months
blame
when
him?
we took out this massive cargo freighter. Our biggest haul yet. I was on board checking bodies for valuables, looking for some extra credits. That's when I saw him.
What was he
What did Saren
doing?
want with the ship?
I don't know what he wanted.
Contraband.
He was
He was
just moving
smuggling
through the
shit.
ship, watching.
Manure.
A couple of the mercs called him by name.
Make Coca-Cola.
He never spoke to them. Never spoke to anyone. I had a really bad feeling about him. So I got the hell out. Didn't even wait to get paid.
That's it.
That's the only time you saw him?
Yeah. Didn't even know who he was. Still wouldn't if I hadn't joined up with you. But my instincts were right. Every other merc on that mission Turned up dead within a week.
You know what I just realized? It's not explained. How did Rex get the scar?
Shepard.
It's very hard to actually damage a Krogan. They have thick scales, thick everything. Like they're like a dragon basically. They're like a human-sized dragons. And I never saw another Krogan in the game that would have the scar that he has. I just don't understand it. Like, what the hell happened? And it's not explained. Not even a little bit.
You have a minute to talk?
No. Nah, I'm kidding. Of course I do.
Keep an open door policy. If you have any concerns, lay them on me.
All right. I know things are different aboard the Normandy, but I'm concerned about the aliens. Vicarian
Racist.
and Rex. With all due respect, Commander, should they have full access to the ship?
Don't mince words, Chief. What's your concern?
This is the most advanced ship in the Alliance Navy. I don't think we should give them free rein to poke around the vital systems. Engines, sensors, weapons.
You don't trust the Alliance's allies?
Of course not,
I'm
she's
not sure
racist.
I call the Council races allies. We, humanity, have to learn to rely on ourselves.
Standing up for ourselves doesn't mean standing alone.
That's exactly it.
I don't think we should turn down allies. I just think we shouldn't bet everything on them staying allies. As noble as the council members seem now, if their backs
Like,
are
who
against the
left
wall,
you when you were a
they'll
child? Jesus. I get it. It's scary. And it's very hard to trust people. In this case, I guess trust aliens? But, you know, you find some good people. And you trust them. That's the best thing you can do. Even if it's hard, even if it's scary. Because the alternative is you being alone. And do you actually want to be alone? Not me. You need to trust in people. And if they fuck you over, well... shit, I don't know. That's the issue, isn't it? How do I trust people and I'll get fucked over? I don't know. What do you guys think? How cynical. Well, actually...
I don't see that as inevitable.
Look,
I
if you're
disagree.
fighting a bear, and the only way for you to survive is to sick your dog on it and run, you'll do it. As much as you love your dog, it isn't human. It's not racism, not really. Members of
Jesus,
this
Ashley,
will
you're so
always be more
awful.
important to them than humans are.
No, you wouldn't sick your dog on the bear. You would freaking run. That's what you would do. You would run. Preferably in zigzags. Who would sacrifice their dog? Seriously. That is just horrible, Ashley. What the hell? Why do you feel that?
These seem like deeply held beliefs, Williams. What made you think this way?
My family's defended the Alliance since it was founded. My father, grandfather, great-grandmother, they all picked up a rifle and swore the oath of service.
She's
I guess
getting
we
a
just tend
pissed.
to think of Earth's interests as our own.
I never knew my family. Grew up an orphan on Earth. Anybody in your family I'd have heard of?
Couldn't say, Commander. So why are you out here? Just trying to get away from Earth?
See space. Oh, I just thought, you know what? How about I just see space? Space.
No. The future of humanity is out here. There's so much we haven't seen yet.
Yeah. I still remember my first field exercise on Titan. When we hit mud, the reality hit me. I'm the first person who ever stood here. Then my drill instructor kicked me in the ass. I went face first into the muck. He spent the next 5 minutes chewing me out for gold breaking.
Gold breaking? What
Don't
the
tell
hell
me
is
you
that?
met Gunny Ellison. He's the only one I know who uses that word to describe shirking duty.
Oh lord, you went to the Makapog boot camp too? Yeah, Gunny Ellison's still reaming out recruits down there, kicking ass and using words like inveigle and pusillanimous.
Those are not words. It sounds like something nasty that you wouldn't want to put in your mouth.
All right. I can see where your concerns are coming from, Williams. But this is a multilateral mission. You're going to have to work with aliens, like it or not.
It won't be a problem, Commander. You say jump, I say how high. You tell me to kiss a Turian, I'll ask which cheek.
I'm not gonna... No, I don't want you
Glad
as
it won't
a
be a problem.
spouse or a
Anything else you need,
partner.
Commander?
We'll talk later, Williams.
Bye bye,
forward to it,
Williams.
sir.
You should really, I don't know, go see a psychiatrist or something. You have some issues to work through. Like, I feel like I've lost... Like, you shaved a couple of years off my life sentences just by talking to you. I feel a little bit more like I'm racist now because of her. You sound
Are
down.
you okay?
I don't know. Your ship is amazing, and your crew's been really great to me.
Uh-oh. I
Especially
feel a
your
butt
chief
coming on.
engineer. But I just sort of
There we
feel
go.
out of place. The Normandy runs so smooth, it feels like we're not even moving. And the engines are so
Raju, what was that?
How do you sleep at
Oh,
night?
Jesus Christ. Whew. Okay, that was an automated message. If you could only speak in quotes from one game forever, what game are you choosing? That is a good question. Quotes. Super Mario. Mamma mia! I have no idea how I would talk with anybody. Yahoo! Just walk into the office and people like, hey, how are you doing? And I'm like, Yahoo! Mamma mia! Yeah, I find that funny. I like the sounds.
I find it rather peaceful. Don't worry, you'll get used to it.
But it's more than just the silence. This ship feels so empty. It's like half the crew is missing. Back home, I couldn't wait to go on my pilgrimage. I couldn't wait to get away from the crowds. Now that I'm out here, I kind of miss them.
We can always head back to the Citadel and go to a rave.
Sometimes we don't appreciate what we have until it's gone.
Ooh,
That's true.
so wise.
I'm starting to wonder if that's
Maybe
what
I
the
should have
pilgrimage
chose
is really
this game.
about. It's
Only
giving
talking
a
in
whole
quotes that
perspective
Commander
on my
Shepard
people and
uses
their
to,
culture.
I don't know what
There's
he's doing,
always a
teach
few
other
who go
people
on their
maybe.
pilgrimages and never return.
Sometimes
Always
we
assume
don't
something
understand what
bad
we
happened
lost
to them.
until we lose it.
But maybe they just wanted a different life.
That's essentially what he said.
You do plan to return to the migrant fleet, right?
I could never abandon my people, Shepard. I will go back eventually. But we have to stop Saren first. Otherwise, I might not have a home to go back to.
Okay, that's
I
fine.
should go.
See you later.
I'm gonna go now. I think I'm done talking with... Oh, Joker. I still need to talk to Joker. He's not part of the regular crew, that's true, and... Hey, Way! The first thing I see when I get here. Approve. I knew you would. Like, I had a supernatural sense that you're gonna appear just at that very moment. So I talked to her. Just for you, buddy. Just for you, and nobody else. Still, still don't understand how this work. But I'm pretty sure this is a bug. If I'm not mistaken, Mass Effect 1 was made on Unreal Engine early versions. And I guess they couldn't make the plan... I'm sorry, not the plan, the feet plant themselves fairly on the ground. And it kind of makes them jump. It's kind of weird. You know, from the entire Mass Effect 1's Normandy crew, there is one person I never talked to properly, and that is Prescott. Does anybody even like Navigator Prescott? I don't feel like talking to him. He always looks grumpy to me. Hey,
I
Joker.
prefer gold to silver, you know, for my medal. I figured you'd recommend me for one since I pulled your boots out of the fire.
If we present you with a medal, you'll end up sitting on stage listening to politicians make speeches for a couple of hours. Fun, fun.
That's a good point. They'd probably make me shave, too. I spent the last 7 weeks working on this baby. No medal's worth that. So,
That's true.
Commander,
That's a very nice beard you have. Just
I
want
like
to
to know
talk.
my crew. Mind if I ask you a few questions?
I can see where this is going. You did a background check on me, didn't you? Well, I'll tell you the same thing I told the captain. You want me as your pilot. I'm not good. I'm not even great. I am the best damn helmsman in the Alliance fleet.
But you're not great.
Top of my class in flight school, I earned that. All those commendations in my file, I earned every single one. Those weren't given to me as charity for my disease.
You know, he does look like Seth. Now that I look at him, it kind of looks like Seth. I can't remember. Is Edie in this one? No, Edie is in the second one. So Edie was created from a rogue VI from this game. There's a side quest that you're doing that you need to do inside of Mass Effect 1. And once you finish the quest, basically there's gonna be a rogue AI, and that rogue AI later on will be repurposed as Edie. But you don't figure that out until Mass Effect, the ending of Mass Effect 2 or maybe Mass Effect 3 or something like that. Spot 1, yeah. Starting completely from scratch. I don't think that... I think Mass Effect gained its popularity primarily from Mass Effect 2, and they're off going further. But Mass Effect 1 had a lot of background information that really built what Mass Effect is. It was a very good game. Yeah, they are perfect. Her robotic joking and his humidic joking. Yeah, I really liked the pairing too. And also it's foreshadowing what's gonna happen in real life. Like, how much would you like to bet on that there's gonna be robots that people just fuck? Because that's what people will do. If there is a hole that a guy can put his wiener in, he will put his wiener in that hole. It's like a consistent fact that seems to be a theme on the internet. Yeah. I saw like a video of a very realistic robot, a guy kissing a realistic robot. Like, only the face was realistic, but it motioned like you would feel like it had passion. I don't know how to explain it. And I was watching that and I thought, huh, well, I guess sex robots are gonna be like 5 years away from now. Oh, but reality is probably different. But, oh my god. And I'm thinking, if I had a chance of getting a sex robot, would I? I'm afraid to know the answer, to be honest. Oh, definitely, 100%. It's gonna be a $1 million industry. Whoever cracks it first will definitely make a bunch of money.
I'm sorry, Joker. I didn't even know you were sick.
You mean you didn't know?
Nope.
Oh, crap.
Yep.
Okay, I've got Vrolik syndrome. Brittle bone
What's
disease.
that?
The bones in my legs never develop properly. They're basically hollow. Too much force and they'll shatter. Even with crutches and my leg braces, it's hard to get around. One wrong step and crack. It's very dramatic. But I've learned to manage my condition, Commander. Put the Normandy in my hands and I'll make her dance for you. Just don't ask me to get up and dance unless, you know, you like the sound of snapping shin bones.
Yeah, that sounds interesting. How'd you get your nickname?
Why does everyone call you Joker?
It's a lot shorter than saying Alliance Flight Lieutenant Jeff Moreau. Plus, I love to make
yeah,
children
because
laugh.
He's a funny one.
I was just thinking how much you remind me of Santa Claus.
Look, I didn't pick the name. One of the instructors in flight school used to bug me about never smiling. She started calling me Joker, and it stuck.
Why didn't you ever smile?
Hey, I worked my ass off in flight school, Commander. The world's not gonna hand you anything if you go around grinning like an idiot. By
Why
the
not?
end of the year,
You
I
could
was
try.
the best pilot
Maybe
in
it
the
will.
academy. Even better than the instructors, and everybody knew it. They'd all got their asses kicked by the sickly kid with the creaky little legs. One guess who was smiling at graduation?
He's proud of that fact.
I need to know more about this
Was he
Vrolik
picked on?
syndrome if I'm putting my ship in your hands.
Yeah, of course you do. It's an extremely rare condition. Nobody knows exactly what causes it. Genetic, maybe. It's treatable, but there's no cure. They classify my case as moderate to severe. I was born with over a dozen fractures, hip, thighs, ankles. My bones were already breaking in the womb. 100 years ago, I wouldn't have survived past my first year. Lucky for me, modern medical science has turned me into a productive member of society.
How do you do your job? And for that point, how do you go to the bathroom? How do you not break your hip while getting up in the morning?
You're not gonna break a bone trying to fly the ship, are you?
I don't fly with my feet, Commander, so I'm fine as long as I'm in this chair. I gotta be real careful when I get up to take a piss, though. I can do my job as well as anyone on the ship. Better, actually. So don't worry about it.
I have to go.
Alright, see ya.
Hold on, I'm gonna do something. Set Green, I think his name is. This guy. Let's make a picture of this guy. And window capture. Let's capture the snipping tool. Critical fire. There we go. Wait, you can't see shit. What? What the hell? What the hell is this? Jesus Christ. Hold on. I can probably save this somehow. If I did it in Paint, maybe it will work. Share. There we go. Okay. Doesn't work. I can't show it off. But I wanted to compare it to Joker. You know, just to see if maybe... Because I think he kind of looks like Seth. Whatever. Which gaming console generation was the peak? I think Xbox 360. You know, PS3, Xbox 360 generation. That was definitely the peak. After that, everything went to shit. When corporate people started seeing gaming's potential, suddenly they didn't even care about art anymore. AI changed its CEO. It all started with EA, not AI. What the hell? When the CEO changed, suddenly, well, slowly, but little by little, we saw more and more of monetization attempts. I'm pretty sure they tried different ways how to increase their profits. And from there on, every single studio that was under AI, EA, what the hell? And it just kept getting shittier and shittier and worse. It's like the studio didn't care about making good games anymore or making art anymore. They were just, you know, keep creating recycled trash or half-finished games. Anything to meet the deadlines, and the player base was not happy about it. At first nobody kind of blinked an eye, but it really started, like, it really affected Mass Effect 3 itself. Like, Mass Effect 3 is probably one of the primary examples of when everything started to change, because the game itself was pretty good, mostly up to a certain point. Wait, I think I've already been here? Maybe not. But the fact that you needed to play multiplayer in order to have 100%... I don't remember what it was called, but if you... No, I was already here. I remember this. These crevices, these little... how do you call it? Horns, I guess. Because they remind me of horns. I've been here before. Shit. Yes, we need to do rover map. I need to find that one quest with the rogue AI. It's not here. Maybe it's here then? It's supposed to be somewhere here. If I can't find it, I'll just move on, but... Here. Haven't visited this place. Probably. Or I have. If I did, then I think I've already explored this part as well. Let me check the map real soon. Distress signal. Minefield Salarian and the crash probe. I already been here also. Great. Alright, fine, whatever. I guess I'm just gonna go to the Citadel. And... During... Okay, not this one. Belong to matriarch something. You've killed an asari mercenary named Dialia Dentus. Need to do this one. Legal 1 medallions, a few IDs, something for something. Missing marines. This one in the Citadel. Oh, so there is point of collecting the valuable minerals. You will be able to do this quest, apparently. Rogue 4VI has taken over an alliance training ground located on Earth's moon. Needs to eliminate the... Oh, you need to go on Sol System. Wait a second. But if I go on Earth's moon, I'm gonna be doing an DLC mission. Then what the hell was I doing here? I spent so much time looking over everything here, and apparently for no reason. Now I have to remember my astronomy. Where? Milky Way. That's it. Local cluster. Wait, this is Milky Way. Maybe local cluster then? Yes. There we go. Sol. I spent so much time doing something I shouldn't have. Yeah, well, that's the story of my life, basically. I always do something stupid. Ooh, what's this? F. Okay, that's not it. Luna. Luna is moon in Latin. That's some facts for you. Okay, accept, let's go. Let's land on the Luna surface and see what we can find. Which way do I go? Debris and Alliance training grounds. This way. Come on, turn. Jesus Christ, I really need to find mods that improve the experience of the rover. Oh yeah, you're right, it's... Oops. Well, I think I just destroyed some poor schlub's condo. What is that place? I think that's America, no? Is it Florida? Sorry, Florida man. My bad. And this is how I started World War III. I shouldn't be joking around with things like that, but humor shouldn't have any taboo. Comedy, it shouldn't have any taboo. That's what I believe. Because comedy in itself is not... It's not meant for hurting anybody. It's just making fun of things. And I think making fun of things is good. We need to make fun of things, otherwise we just let things happen. Even if it's, you know, stupid. Whoa, hey, I come in peace. What the hell? Whoop, whoop, whoop. Opa Gundam style. Pow. Whoa, hey. I forgot how to use my mouse. You're dead. And it's blurry. Want a piece of this? You can't handle me. You can't handle the truth. Well, that's it. Let's go. Waka waka eh. Open the doors. Let's see. Average description. Nice. Convert into Omnigel. Take all. What else do we have here? Can I do anything with the power junction? Yes, I can destroy it. Huh. I wonder how good is this weapon. I think I have too much weapons in my inventory now. Again. Jesus Christ, I need to sell my junk. Well, not my junk. I like my junk. But I mean, I need to sell my weapon. Whoa, hey, oh, hey. Hold on. Ah, shoot. Yes, I am hit. Thank you for noticing. God damn it. Are they so strong? Did I lose all ability to fire a weapon on the course of a night? Wait, is there anything here? No, there's nothing. There we go. Yes, kill. Number 6. Can't use it. Great. Okay. Okay, hold on. Alert! Toxic gas is being vented into the bunkers. What?
We're good, Commander.
Good? There's toxic gas everywhere. We're gonna fucking die. How is that good, Rex? How is that the definition of good? I think you're a little bit too optimistic. Data access point? Don't mind if I do. The lights on the optical mainframe flickered and died. The first of the 3 computing clusters containing the VIs is offline. VI, not VIs. Not multiple. There's only singular. There's also deadly gas somewhere. I should watch out for that. Oh, Jesus. You don't see it, but on the other screen I have Seth Green's face turned on when I was trying to copy it, and it's looking straight at me, and it freaks me out. Oh god, it's so creepy. It's like he's looking into my very depths of my soul. I don't think I'm prepared for that. It feels very intimate. I don't think I'm ready to be intimate with Seth Green. I'm sorry, it's not you. It's me. He just creeped me out. What food could you fight someone over because it's that good? Pizza. Pizza and pasta. Those are the 2 food I could eat and eat and eat. Well, I can't, but I could. I can't because it will make me fat. But I could eat it forever. Best food ever. Pizza and pasta. I am pretty certain that in my last life I was an Italian. Maybe I even had a mustache. Because, in my opinion, Italian food is the best food ever invented. Like, it's great, it's superb, it's magnificent. Jesus Christ. There's no point of gathering anything if I can't gather anything. I'll just skip all the containers. Oh shoot! No! Okay, I survived. It's so good. It's so good. It's so good. It's good. It's good. It's very good. Ah shit. For it. I'm gonna flank them. Ha 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 ha, bitch. Didn't see me coming, did ya? That's right.
Perimeter secured.
What else? Why am I doing this? I wasn't even asked. The left or to the right? Let's try the left. Kinetic barrier fields powering up throughout the bunker complex. Okay. And that's gonna stop me how exactly? And that's gonna stop me how exactly? I think it's desperate. It's desperately trying to protect itself, but it knows it's inevitable. I'm gonna kill it. I'm gonna destroy it. I'm gonna make a pair of shoes out of it. AI shoes. Sorry, VA. VI? VI. The second of the three computing clusters containing the VI is offline. Actually, I think the distinction between VI, not VA, VA Sports, it's in the game, VI, and AI in this game is very interesting. Because when you think about it, what we have now with AI is not AI, but more like VA, VI, damn it. Last one. I think it's this one. Not 100% certain, but...
I'm on my way.
Yeah, you just stay there. No, I'm kidding, I need you, Garrus. I need you, buddy. Without you, nothing is happening. Open the doors. Okay. Ooh. Wait, let me think. Is there anything I could... If I had like... If this game had any bazookas or explosives... Oh right, grenades! I completely forgot about grenades. I could have thrown a grenade and just killed them all. With one grenade, but no. Ah, shucks. Well, it's okay. Nothing bad happened. I'm just gonna ignore the power relays now, because... I said I was gonna ignore it, but I didn't ignore it. I just can't. I had a sudden urge to shoot at him. Okay, so the stream is coming to an end. Additional security drones powering up. So bring them. And I'm almost done with this side quest. Wait for it. Whoa! That was close. I barely dodged it. That was pretty cool. Let me see. Just few more shots and I'll be done. Almost there. Keep encouraging myself. There we go. A burst of white noise over all frequencies near the defense you. Heart suit's head's display interprets it into a series of zeros and ones. Why would it do that? They repeat again and again, blanketing all frequencies until the lights on the final VI cluster flickers and dies. Specialization class achieved. Nice. I'm curious about these numbers. What does it say? I'm gonna run it through some sort of an interpreter. And we'll see. We'll see. Your specialization class will replace your base class in the talents on the squad screen. Talent ranks in your base class transfer over to your specialization class. To go to your squad screen to view the bonuses you gain with each rank in your specialization class. What? I didn't know you could do this. I played this game several times, like, I don't know, 10, 20 times, since I was a kid. I never knew you could do this. The hell? Bastion. Bastions use biotics for defense or for opponent immobilization. Medic. Combine tech and healing abilities to boost the effectiveness of the entire squad. Nah, I want Bastion. That sounds cool. Okay. Let's see, Bastion. There we go. There we go. It really did change. Oh, this was fun. I had a blast, but I'm afraid it's time for me to go. It's time for me to leave this planet and journey to the cosmos beyond. So I wanted to thank everybody that joined my party today. You too, Way. Have a very nice day, and to everybody else who might be watching or was watching or whatever,